catch up on, okay? In the last month, my entire life has changed. What have I done? I've decided to live abroad. So I am moving out of New York and I am going abroad for the summer. I'm living in Barcelona and then I'm going a couple other places. I won't spoil it because I kind of want it to be a surprise, but that's what's happening. It's kind of crazy because that's kind of like my dream. So it's kind of giving, I'm living my dream life, which is wild. But I have a road ahead of me because I have to pack up all my shit. I have to sell a lot of my shit. And then I'm gonna go back to my parents and chill through the holiday. And then I might move somewhere else. So we will see. Or I'll move back to New York and have roommates. Because that is one thing I have realized, is that New York is cool, but the fact that I spend so much money living here alone is kind of outrageous, and if I want to be financially responsible, it kind of makes sense for me to not. So I'm trying to figure that out right now, but I'm going to take you guys along with me. I just recorded my haul for Gotham because I did a pickup yesterday. I got Miss Edie Parker Pedal Puffer and it's in Maui Mango, and this shit tastes like Now Laters, bro. It literally tastes like the Mango Mambas. This is insane and it's lit, but I'm going on an adventure today. I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do, but I'm about to go somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna bring y'all with me until my shit dies, so let's go. I can't believe I'm doing this because I know I'm gonna be embarrassed, but we're going to fucking Soul Cycle. The reason I'm gonna be embarrassed is not because I'm going to Soul Cycle, but because I'm filming. But whatever. I feel like it's Williamsburg. No one cares. I'm going to Soul Cycle. I have on my Def shirt. I'm going to Hip Hop Monday. Let's see what it's giving. It's kind of weird that I'm doing this. This is also like the first really nice day in New York. Like shorts, t-shirt type beat. Yeah, so everyone and their cousin is out essentially, and it's giving what it needs to give, but this is so weird. Anyway, Soul Cycle, it's lit. I've never taken you guys to a Soul Cycle studio, but now you're here and this is my locker. Not be weird and be on camera because I have to get ready for class, but it's lit and hype and it's giving Hip Hop Monday vibes, so yeah, bye. Hi y'all, it's another day. I have taken myself to Mango because I have a craving for mango sticky rice. So we're in Long Island City and I'm getting it. Today is giving a chill Sunday. It's kind of gloomy, which kind of sucks, but it's like whatever. But I'm solo, I'm riding solo dolo today. Just contemplating my existence, eating good food, and chilling. I got Taqueria Ramirez before this, so I've got my taco fix. Now I need a dessert. So yeah, Island City's so cutie. See a little bridge action going on in the distance. It's cute. This is where I'm going. Mango, literally right there. I'm gonna show y'all the mango sticky rice because I already know it's about to be lit. I looked this up and it was giving highly rated. I am extremely hungry and craving it, so I'm gonna go in without further ado. Hi, I'm back home. I am going to finish planning out the rest of my trip. I also just did a big girl thing and ordered luggage, like check-in luggage, because I don't have any hard back, like check-in luggage. I have a carry-on roller bag that I love dearly, but I don't really have anything to check in that I feel good about. I used to have a big luggage, but it was soft back, and even my parents have like a soft back one, which I kind of just don't want to deal with because I'm gonna be traveling internationally and going a lot of different places, and I feel like that's just not the vibe. So I just ordered a big girl hardback check-in luggage, which was financially mildly painful but needed. I feel like I'm at the point where I'm making like my big adult purchases, which is cool and fun, but also pretty scary. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of chill today, probably be on the computer for a couple hours, then maybe watch a movie. I will talk to y'all later. As I'm packing up my stuff, I'm just realizing how sad I am to be leaving this apartment and how final it is that I'm leaving. Like, I feel like I don't know, I did not take it seriously, but I feel like it doesn't sink in until you're like, oh yeah, like my landlord is like showing prospective tenants my apartment, and oh yeah, like this date is coming up and that's the date I have to be out, or like, oh yeah, I need to make sure I'm doing this so that when I move out, like whatever. This was my first New York apartment alone, just kind of feeling more independent in that way. And I moved back to the East Coast to this apartment after so much turmoil, after moving 3 times and living in Jersey City and living in Texas and driving all the way. I've been through so much since I got here, and I've learned so much, and I've been through so many metamorphoses of who I am, and it's just weird because I just remember thinking, even at the top of this year, okay, you know, you have your place, you feel like you're settling in more. I finally felt like I was, you know, getting furniture. Like, it really feels like my space. And I think that's what I'm preparing to mourn. Curating a space that I love so much, that feels so sacred and so much like me, and having to let that go, and not knowing when I'll get that back, not knowing the next time I'll be able to kind of make my own space like that. Obviously, I didn't have to do any of this. And I think every other day, I start thinking to myself as I'm along this journey, like, why are you doing this? You could keep living your life in New York, you could mind your business, you could ride out the summer and the fall and next year and the year after. Like, you can chill, you can settle. But I really just feel like everything aligned for me to take this next step, and so I'm taking it. And this is the only time I'm really gonna feel like doing this, you know, when I'm this young and like when I have a job like the job that I have, where I'm allowed to actually work remote for a short period of time. Like, that's also very unique. So I'm just trying to take advantage of where I'm at right now, and also do what I think might be best for me financially as well. Last year, I've been really trying to be serious about being financially responsible, and that's obviously been hard because I live in New York City. So literally every time I walk out the door, I spend like $150. I'm like starting to realize, like, I need a savings. I need to future-proof myself in a way that makes sense. Taking a step back from New York and not having to pay all my bills alone and pay such high rent and, you know, have such a high cost of living. Like, I do feel like I need just like a minute to breathe, you know? Inflation is just hard because even if you're making enough money where you should be comfortable and relaxed and like not feeling nervous about anything, that's very hard to come by nowadays, because you have to almost be making an exorbitant amount of money to feel that way, you know? And then on top of that is another adult conundrum, which is, okay, I make a certain amount of money, so I build my life on that amount of money, and what if it's gone? What if I get laid off? What if this, what if that? I think some of my heightened anxiety recently has been in the fear of, yeah, like what if I lose my job and I have this life that I built, that I love, but that I cannot maintain without a job of the caliber that I have now. And I don't have enough savings to maintain myself for an extended period of time living in New York City with the expenses I have and everything like that. So I started to be like, okay, so I feel like that means I shouldn't have this life, you know? Like, not that I shouldn't, and I'm grateful for it, and I'm so thankful that I built this life, and I've been able to sit in my gratitude for this space, and I've been able to enjoy my space and build my space and have so many good memories here. And I know I shouldn't live my life in fear, and I don't think it's me living my life in fear, but I do think it's me trying to be more of an adult and be more responsible in understanding that I want to build a life that is sustainable, whatever, you know, through whatever. And I know there's certain things you can't account for, like life isn't sustainable through whatever, but if I can maybe future-proof myself a little bit more to say, okay, you know, I have a chill amount of expenses and this is how much my rent is, this is how much my cost of living is, and I feel good about that, and I have more savings, and I think that would just make me feel better in this time in my life, you know? I'm about to turn 29 this year. I'm a year away from being 30, and I feel like that is what I'm leaning toward, you know? Like, I spent all 27 of my years up until basically 28. Well, I would say the last year I've done pretty well, but yeah, I've spent 28 years essentially living my best life. Going on trips, not having a savings, paycheck to paycheck, but making the most out of it, doing what I can. But I think I'm about to turn 29 and I'm just starting to think about, one, I can't believe I got here. It's a blessing to be here, to be 28, about to turn 29, because I didn't know if I was gonna get here. And two, I'm like, okay, so if we got here, we should probably start planning for the future when the future comes. So I think that is this period of my life. The little unrest, like it's a lot of chaos it feels like, but it also feels like a lot of kind of calmness. Going back to my parents for a bit, just being able to be with them and see them and feel gratitude that I can go back to my parents and enjoy time with them and be close to them and to interview them, you know, like do cool things with my parents. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to travel the world. Home will always be in my heart, but boy, will I miss this place. And I know I have to film a tour of everything before I take things down and before I start selling things. I keep breaking my own heart by creating endings in my life where there doesn't need to be any, and maybe I'll figure that out on this journey as well. But I do think it is something, an exercise of like, I am letting go for a new life, you know? I'm letting go of things so new things can come in. And I feel like that ritual, that experience of doing that, of clearing out for new, can be really big. Yeah, that's all I have to say to y'all. I know this is a long clip and this is really just, I don't know, a reflection on how making decisions is hard and how starting new beginnings is tough and closing doors on chapters is tough. We'll figure it out together. Thanks for listening, y'all. And I'll keep, you know, chronicling this journey for y'all. Yeah.